G'day everyone, and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. The tides are getting very low today, so hopefully it will be a good day in the rock pools. I mean, it's also like the 4th day of school holidays today as well, so hopefully everything's not too picked over yet. Anyway, we're going to start things off with a very nice piece of lace coral. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big bit. Usually I don't get big pieces of it. So yeah, that's super nice. Like I said, the tide is getting very low today. I've already checked the sand and there are no rack lines there. The rack lines of the past have disappeared. But very soon, the tide will go down a bit more and we'll be able to see what treasures await us in the rock pools. Is this one whole? It is whole, thank goodness. I have a commercial scallop for myself. It looks like he's missing one of his little hinge wings down there, but that's fine. Mostly it's fine because I've been checking for like almost 30 minutes since finding that lace coral and there has not been much around in the rock pools. Yeah, maybe we don't find much today. That's very shiny. That one has to be alive, right? It's like extremely shiny. Yes, I do believe I felt the snail catch on. Yes, there we go. That is the cowrie. So, you know, I say cowrie and I'm talking about the shell, but the cowrie itself is a snail. So, yep, that's a cowrie snail. Or it's just a cowrie. Anyway, we will leave him to his cowrie business. We are already on the other side of the lighthouse. Oh, did I step on it? Probably. Mostly because I've been looking in the rock pools. Oh, it's nice. Oh, I saw the orange base on that. Oh, and there's another nice one. Okay. Good decision to come around here. As I was saying, the last half an hour I found pretty much nothing after that lace coral. It's the 4th day of school holiday, so I think it's just getting picked over. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting good cowries right off the bat. I thought I would find nothing on this side either. I've got for myself a subadult wandering cowrie right here. They're usually more green with dense speckling and like a creamy yellow colored base, but this one hasn't or didn't fully mature yet. This is the one that made me stop originally because I saw that orange base sticking up. It is a Humphreys cowrie. They almost never still have their spots around here, so this one is quite exciting. They're a bit of a rare find, so that is a really cool one. Yes, there is a crab there. I wonder if he'll let me take the snakehead. I mean, yeah, he did. Oh, and there's a flat sand snail. Excuse me, Mr. Crab. Here we go. It's a little bit chipped on the lip, but I have a yellow flat sand snail and another snakehead cowrie. There it is. I thought I lost that. I took my eyes off of it for a second while I whipped out the camera. It is an extremely small clandestine cowrie. Oop. A little mini down there has caught my eye. I might also show this one. Yeah, so this guy is a yellow-toothed cowrie. When he's worn away a bit, he looks kind of blue with a cream base. I usually like to collect them where they're shiny and they still look kind of green. This guy is the one I was after initially. He looks lovely with that dark red color. It is a telescoped dove snail. Please excuse that wind, everyone. There's just a very beautiful banded bonnet stuck there. It looks kind of whole. Okay, let's try to get you out. Are you stuck? Is that the reason why, no one got you out and it's school holidays and no one took it? No, it wasn't even that stuck. Hello. Yeah, he's got a bit of a crack on that side. He's a little bit worse for wear in some places, but it is a mostly intact banded bonnet. It's like a little one, too. I see a shiny one. Yes, I wasn't sure if I would find anything today because, once again, school holidays, people come through and collect the pretty shells, as they should, as you should do on school holidays. Not begrudging that at all. The kitties are going to have some fantastic finds, but for me, I found myself a very lovely yellow-toothed cowrie, lovely green appearance on top. It feels like wet glass, and he's still got those lovely brown speckles on top as well. Oh, that one's stuck there. I almost didn't even notice that because I thought that was a rock. And then the patterns caught my eye. Oh, look at him. He's worn away a lot of his patterns on top. He's supposed to have a big brown square blotch on top. It is a stolid cowrie, a bit of an uncommon one for here. This is a pretty deep rock pool. I almost never find anything in here. A lot of the times it is empty. I see a gleamy boy. Hold on. This guy. Oh my goodness. My goodness, why are all the shiny cowries on this side of the beach? They usually are on the quieter side, not the lighthouse side. This one is a yellow tinted cowrie. I didn't think I was, ever going to say that. Sorry, everyone. I am rambling a bit today. Yeah, there is a flat sand snail down there. I might, oh, he's deep. I might reach for him as well. Here we go. He has a nice lip. I thought that looked broken underwater. Here we go. It's a lovely white coloured flat sand snail. And yep, just some pebbly rocks in there. He is empty as well. Oh my goodness. I think the all of the crabs want this little like broken bit of a giant hairy Triton. I don't want that one. They can have it. I want this guy. A beautiful Jackson's Venus. Like, yeah, that is very nice. It feels very well textured. It's got some very nice colours in it, especially with that bit of dark blue there. Also, yes, I do maybe want the super shiny looking graceful Cowrie. We're going to take him. I've been picking up a few already, but I think that's the best one. And also, yeah, that's kind of a nice hard bit. Okay, I just call this antler coral. I don't actually know what kind of coral it is, but it kind of looks like elk antlers. It's a bean trivia. I saw some people picking through here earlier, but I guess they just don't have their eyes on the minis. Is that a piece? I swear, I was just standing here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness, what, everyone? I was just standing here. I've been looking at this spot on and off for like the last 20 minutes. People have walked past here. I mean, everything is covered with like a dense layer of sand right now. And before that, I reckon there was a bit of sea foam around. So I'm guessing this shell, this giant hairy Triton, has just been sitting here since like before the school holidays started. I am so surprised no one found that. Actually, the more reasonable explanation is that it just came in on the giant waves yesterday and no one was game enough to go into this area to search for shells. Oh, right in the splash zone. I don't usually get excited for limpets, but there is one down there that absolutely looks ginormous. Okay, where is it? This guy is pretty big. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, don't fall, Maddie. That is a very old limpet, but it is actually pretty large. That's impressive in its own way. I believe this one is a very worn away, common variegated limpet. That is very unusual to see here. I've seen a few broken pieces of these lately. I didn't think I'd find a whole one. I think this one is a fingernail clam, although I'm not really sure about which specific species. I've also come across a lot of these today. Does it have a tip? Yes! Yes, it still has its knobbly tip. Mostly, I'm going to call that mostly intact. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of zebra volutes without their tips today. I usually only collect them if they're nice and intact like this. Yes, I'm still in the splashy spot. Yes, there it is. I can see this one definitely has the tip. Oof. I nearly lost it. Yep, he's just got maybe some kind of Venus shell in there, but it is another lovely intact zebra volute. I just bent down to sneaky pick up another flat sand snail, but look at this guy. I think he's probably alive, or at least the creature remains inside. It's got the operculum in it, so yeah, I've never seen an operculum for this type of shell before. So yeah, flat sand snails have one of those yellowish, brownish, clearish operculums, I guess. The operculum is that part in the opening there, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. A nice cone shell. Let's take a look at you. I usually see these in very poor condition, but this one kind of like, yeah, definitely looks pretty nice. This one is either a marriage cone or a dwarf cone. I believe when they are just like plain white like this, they're usually called a dwarf cone. Alive? Yeah, oh, no, he's not. Wait. Oh! Yes, he is empty. I thought that was going to be a live one. I thought he was a bit stuck. He feels pretty good. I'm very surprised because once again, it is school holidays. All of the little munchkins went through the rock pools and collected up a bunch. I didn't think there'd be one left in plain sight. Obviously the water must have just like revealed it as it went out. I think a lot of the kids went for lunch. Anyway, it is a snakehead cowrie. There's been a lot of these around today. I don't see a crab in it. It's just got a piece of a barnacle or a shell or something. But yep, he's pretty nice. He's got a nice orange tip on this guy. Was that one there when I picked up the zebra volute? Hold on. Yes, waves. He's empty. It's just a very cute little crowned cone. I lifted this rock out of the way because it was kind of shifty, but there is a nice cowrie under it. Hello. He's very pretty. He is empty. It is a very, very shiny, feels good, eroded cowrie. No one has spotted him today. Yes, it's not just the dome. Sometimes, you see something sticking out of the sand and it's just the top half of a cowrie. It is another yellow-tinted cowrie. And another flat sand snail. I wanted to look in this spot earlier, but I got here so early that the water was still up over it. So now I get to have a little bit of a scrounge around. Also, yeah, we'll take him. It's a nice, graceful cowrie as well. I was just about to walk away from that. Look at him. He's got shiny teeth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I've never actually found one of these. He's nice and big too. He feels pretty good. Oh my goodness. This one is a money cowrie, everyone. I know that they can pop up here, but they're not very common to pop up here. They're called a money cowrie because they used to be used as money in a lot of the island countries around here. Oh, that's super cool. I've only ever been given or bought these. I've never actually found one. There's not a lot of rock pools left to look through, but while I'm here and while I've spotted this fellow, he is alive, I thought I'd make a bit of a comparison. So this one is a money cowrie. It's not a golden ringtop cowrie. So these guys are the ringtop cowries. Sir, may I lift you and have a little look at you? Yeah, so they are very similar shells. They're from the same genus, which is the Monetaria genus. That's why they look so similar. But as you can see, the money cowrie is kind of like a runny cooked egg. It's like its sides are all kind of like bulgy and bloppy, if that's a word. But the ringtop cowrie is much smoother around all the sides. It's also a bit like chunkier. It's got that ring. The money cowrie, sometimes they have a ring, sometimes they don't. But yeah, that is the comparison between the money cowrie and the ringtop cowrie. Thank you, Mr. Ringtop. We will let you go about on your live ringtop business. Some shiny juvenile cowries over here. Again, very surprised that the kids left them. This one looks like a juvenile eroded cowrie, just going by that color with that stripe on it. And is that one whole too? Yeah, he's got like a tiny hole in the bottom, but it's pretty whole. This one is a juvenile graceful cowrie. You can come with us. And yes, I also picked up a couple of bean trivias as well. Why not? Okay, are you a whole one? Yes, it's pretty whole. Alrighty, lucky last today is a bladder moon snail. So here are the shell finds for today. And if you've enjoyed them, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shell finding adventures. Oh my goodness, everyone. At first I was pretty worried because the rock pools looked pretty empty, but then I went around to the lovely other side of the lighthouse and ended up finding some very nice shells. And of course, it's time to talk about a favorite now. So if you do have a favorite as well, please let me know down in the comments. I want to give a special mention to this guy before talking about a favorite. It's just a very nice surprise. It was just hidden under a bunch of sand. There's a lot of sand in the rock pools. It's a lovely giant hairy Triton. I found a lot of really, really lovely zebra volleys, just nice little ones. Yep, absolutely great. 1, 2, 3, lovely. And I also found a couple of these beautiful flat sand snails. Notice how I'm not talking about the cowries yet because the cowries are all going to be my favorites. So yep, the flat sand snails get a special mention. But as for my favorites, oh my goodness, I think pretty much every single glossy cowrie is my favorite. But I should just pick out maybe like half, I don't know. I might give a favorite to this guy. He looks maybe like, he's not like the super glossiest on top, but he's still pretty shiny. So that's like a very nice Humphreys cowrie. It's very difficult to find one with any kind of shine or speckling still on top. I might also give a favorite to this guy next to the Humphreys cowrie. It was definitely a rock pool that hadn't been checked over yet. It's a beautiful, slightly subadult wandering cowrie. Super cool. And you know what? I don't think I gave it enough time in the sun. This is a very nice eroded cowrie. I always like the eroded cowries, maybe a bit more than the snakeheads, just because it's harder to find them in nice condition. Like I'll generally find more shiny snakeheads than shiny eroded cowries. Oh, that's a nice shiny one too. Super surprised that the school holiday kiddos didn't find that one. Oh my goodness, but the top favorite, everyone, has got to be my first ever money cowrie. Oh my good golly goodness. He looks pretty nice on top, like he doesn't look too worn away. He's got a pretty good shine. So yep, I absolutely adore this one. He's going straight into the shell cabinet because, you know, this is my first ever one to collect. I think that's pretty special. And that's it for this time, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.